Hello, welcome back. This is Neil from iPaintGirls.com. So I figured we go ahead and add a few more views to what we've done so far, because these are also popular in comic books, so that you definitely want to have memorized. One is this there's different types of top-down views. So we start with like this kind of oval shape, and then you want to do an extreme cutaway like that. And then you have the center line there. Now you're not really going to be able to see these lines that we've been used to drawing because they kind of disappear into the face itself. Right, so you just start with something like that. That's your base shape. And then, if you want to add in the triangle here and the triangle there for the shadowing, you can do that. So what to memorize then from here is that you're only going to see part of the eyes. You're just going to see a little bit of eye right here, a little bit of eye right there. The nose is going to kind of come down almost to the bottom part. And then let's say you can see some of the shadowing there. Then you just have a little bit of the lip here, a little bit of the bottom lip there, and you might be able to see just a little bit of the chin like that. I know this is really sloppy, but it gets the idea across. So that's pretty much it. That's all you're going to see from that angle. You're not really going to see any of the eyebrows at all. And then you can start to shape the head a little bit better, since I kind of started off too big. Let's go ahead and get a different eraser here. So something about like that. Then the hairline is important because the ears also, I guess we can. What happens to the ears is they become way above the eyebrows like that. So that's where you'll just see kind of like tops of the ears like that. And then the hairline pretty much comes right about here like that. And then you'd have all this hair on top because you're seeing most of the top of the hair. So let's say they had their hair kind of coming down like this. See some of the back hair. Add some volume. And since we can only see like part of the hair there because you'd see the shoulders like this, and so you just have maybe a little bit of the hair coming in the back of the shoulder and a little bit coming in the front. Like so. Right, so that's that. You're going to be doing that kind of angle a lot too. But also another angle you might be doing a lot of is an extreme top view. And this is really easy to do. And really just want to remember that when you do this extreme top view, that basically you're seeing most of the top of the head, which is shaped like so, kind of like from the side view. And then you have, the two ears sticking out, whatever, kind of almost dead center of that shape. And then in this top part of the shape, it kind of gets shaped like this. And you have that front part of your forehead, like so. You're only going to have a little bit of part here. This will be your hairline, so that whatever kind of hairstyle fits right into there, the hair is going to kind of come out a little bit, like so. And then you can draw your center line. And now from here, all you're going to see is maybe just a little bit of the eyebrows here, this kind of nose bridge. That's all you're really going to see, and then you're going to see a little bit of the nose come out like this. And these are also going to be really small views too, so remember that. And then you'll just see a little bit of the cheeks, like so. And so I can get rid of all of that. And that's pretty much all you're going to see. And since it's top view, lit from top view, all that is going to be light, light, and light actually. You might have a little bit of shadow on one side like this. Right, so there you go. That's extreme top view. And then the shoulders, would be like right around here or whatever. Something like that. Okay. Top-down view at an angle will probably be even more popular. Same idea. You start with your top of the head. You're going to have a lot of the hair showing there. kind of come down for a little bit of the face, because you're going to be able to see a little bit of it there. Kind of come with the jaw like that. So it's just more extreme. You have a little bit of the ear here. You might be able to see just a little bit of the ear. You won't be able to see any of the other ear. You have this part here for the eyes. So one eye here, and then the bridge of the nose, and the other eye is going to come back and wrap around over there. You might be able to see a little bit of eye there. You're going to see mostly just the bottom of the eye, like that. And you're going to see most of the eyebrow here. So this is pretty much all eyebrow. It's going to be kind of like that. You might be able to see a little bit of the top of the eye like that. Let me go and zoom in a bit more here. On this side here, you're not going to be able to see any of the eyebrow. It's going to be like that. The nose is going to kind of come down like this. You might be able to see a little bit of the nose like that. You're not going to see any of the bottom of the nose, obviously. It's all like the top of the nose. I can, oops, go into this here, start erasing some of that. Kind of get my shape of my face more like that. You're going to have a lot thinner because it's being foreshortened, so it's going to look thinner like an elf. If they already are an elf, then it's going to be even more extreme thin. You're just going to be able to see only part of the mouth here and part of the lower lip like that. And the chin's going to be very tiny, as we learned as you're looking down like that, so that stays the same. You might be able to see a little bit of that. This is where that diamond shape again comes into play, where you know where to shade. Then you might just be able to see a little bit of the neck here and here, and then it depends on how they're walking. You'd have some of the shoulder over there and some of the shoulder over here, just to get an idea. And then the chest, whatever, and collarbones would come up like that, and then you'd have some of the chest out here, and arms, so forth. Right. Anyway, that kind of came out kind of weird looking, but it's pretty much correct. I'm doing this really quickly, so I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into it. But it's good enough for just the quick idea. So you'd kind of see. I'm just going to kind of draw his hair as if it were straight sheath of cloth at first. Then you can add more character to the hair. Right, anyway, so you get the idea. Actually, why did I say it was a dude? It's supposed to be a girl because I drew breasts, but let's make it a dude then. You're going to see a lot more of the chest on this side and only a little bit of the chest on that side. That's just something that you remember when you're doing the body from different angles. And that's also important too when you are doing the body. What you want to remember is the same thing with the clay. Is sculpt it a few times first, because when you sculpt the body, it really helps solidify and understand. Actually, all that would be foreshortened, and all this would probably would come down like this more. Depends on how extreme the angle is. Anyway, so what you definitely want to do then too when you're doing the human body, and I think I'm going to do another series on the human body. Think about the human body in 3D form. So this kind of idea I did with the head and how to draw the head from different angles. Do that same thing for the body, how to draw the body from different angles. But so that pretty much concludes the series. I can't think of anything else to cover right now. If I do, then I'll add a couple more videos to this series. But for now, I'm just going to keep it like this at 7 parts. I hope you enjoyed this series. Hope you learned something from it. Please leave comments on whether or not you learned anything from it. Did this help you? And in what way did it help you? What do you feel like you still, after doing everything this series has shown, what do you feel maybe is still lacking that you might want me to cover still, as far as concerning drawing the face and head from different angles? And I didn't do the back angle. I forgot about that. Maybe I should do that really quick. The back angle is pretty simple. It's just you have your head, you have those muscles that come off the head, which gives you your neck, and so you just have that. And also, if you want to slightly turn the head from back and at a slight angle, you kind of have that same shape we just discussed, but you kind of have part of the face you can see, like kind of just like that, and then you'd have the hairline like this. That's like really crude, cartoonish, but you get the idea. Just look at some heads from that view, like 3D models or something, and you'll practice that angle and add that to your repertoire of angles. Right. So also, if you want, record, you know, yourself drawing, whether it's with pencil or digitally, and show me like what you might have learned from this series. Draw something and then post a video response and go, hey, this is what I was able to do after watching your series. And yeah, so please just let me know what you think of it and what you still think I should cover with it that you feel is missing, and I'd appreciate that. I can't think of anything else to say except for watch out for my hand tutorial. That's actually going to be a paid for tutorial, $5 to $7, but it's going to be a complete hand tutorial from beginning to end. It's probably going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, because I want to cover the hand thoroughly. How to draw from all different angles and really cool techniques and tips that will help draw the hand and solidify it as a 3D object in your mind. Another free series I'm going to come out with will be the human body in 3D space, like I did with the head, but with the whole body. Right, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.